Alright guys, today we're at Flood Forest, which is our trails that we've been building for like over a year now. And I'm going to be going around all the woods and showing you guys all of our features we built. Alright guys, so we built this jump yesterday. We're thinking about maybe naming it the Hell Gap because it's really sketchy. Only people that have done it is Chase and Hank. I haven't done it yet, but it's about 15-foot gap over this big ass creek. And it's super sketchy and by far sketchiest and biggest feature.
Oh shit!
Okay, so now we're at this wooden drop-off we built a couple weeks ago. We don't have a name for it yet, but it's pretty fun because you can go from this trail to this drop-off, and then you can hit the road gap. And then if you have speed, you can go hit the new 15-footer. We also have this jump here, which is called the natural, because before we built a lip, it was just a grass hill and you get air on it. And then we have the road gap down there, which is from the lip to the other side of the road. It's about 16 feet. But it's a super easy jump, and yeah, it's just a little area that we go to whenever it's too muddy to ride.
Yeah, this drop's kind of a land flat, but hey, whatever. It's not that bad. Alright, Chase is doing this drop off because I hate it and he likes doing it, so. Clean.
Alright, so this is an abandoned jump because it broke from a storm. We built it really badly. Only person that ever did it was Hank. It's like an 8-9 foot gap. Yeah, it looked pretty fun. Like I said, only Hank did it. It's over this big old creek, but we're probably going to rebuild it one day, but we don't care about it right now. So right here we have a creek jump. This is one of the first jumps we ever built. We've rebuilt it a ton of times because of storms and stuff. And currently from the lip to where you clear it down here, it's about an 8-foot gap. But it doesn't feel close to 8 feet at all. And I'm gonna go hit it right now. Alright, so here we have this tiny drop off. We used to have a big wooden drop here, but we took it out because we didn't like it. So now it's just a tiny little drop. And then right after it, we have the jump down there called the Big G jump. And then after that, we have a jump called House Fire, which we'll show in a second. Alright guys, so here, this jump's called the Casual because it's a pretty easy jump. It's kind of difficult because you don't have much speed to get, but we measured it. It's about a 6-foot gap, which isn't that bad. And yeah, I'm gonna hit it real quick. Alright, so right here we have the Death Gap. This is about a 7.5, close to 8-foot gap. And it really isn't that bad besides the fact that one, it's a flat landing. And two, where that little mountain is, that's all the speed you get for this jump. And neither me or Chase feel like hitting this jump today. So I'll just find an old clip of one of us hitting it. Perfect! Alright guys, we're on this trail up here called Loggy Land because there's a ton of shit everywhere. And it would start more back there, but a tree fell on the trail and there's like a roller behind that tree. Right here we had this little jump, which I would hit, but you need speed to hit it, and I can't get speed with that tree right there. And we'll go on to the next feature of this trail. So the next feature is right just a couple feet away. There's a little berm. There's to the roller. Someone put leaves and shit all over right here. So we'll have to clear it out one day, but yeah, there's just a fun little roller berm thing. I'm gonna hit it real quick. Next up on this trail we have a little rock garden. It's not really done. We kind of started working on this and we haven't worked in a little bit. But yeah, we just have a ton of rocks here and Chase is going to ride over it for now. So the last feature on this trail, actually no, not last feature, second last feature, is this wood rolling that me and Dalton built. I want to hit it even though there's some gross mud and water down there. It's really fun, super smooth, and I'm going to do it real quick. Alright, then this trail ends with a Death Gap, but it's really hard to hit this jump when you're turning on here. So that's why we made this little off trail. Alright, so now we're on the other side of the woods. We just recently been building trails over here because we got permission to build over here. And this is like a side-by-side trail because this is like covered property we're on. But the dude lets us ride our bikes. And going down this hill and going up this is surprisingly fun. And it's not really a feature, but we're still going to show you guys, and Chase is going to hit real quick.
Sure. Alright, so Chase had an idea for a future project. We're looking at the sewer, and we're gonna move some of this stuff and move this big log and make a little trail so where you can go on top of the sewer and like drop off the edge over here onto this downhill. It'd be fun. Then eventually Chase said he's gonna do like a wall ride and drop off it down there. And if you want to, you can drop off them up here, but that's a hefty drop off.
That's a risky move there.
It's a risky move. So yeah, just in the middle of filming, we thought of this idea. So yeah.
Alright, so up here we have a whole new trail we're working on, and we're going to show you guys the features that we built so far. Come this way, we go on this turn, and then we have a main trail going this way, and then we have a little side thing that we built. Right here, we built a little wood drop off. It's not that big, but it's like super well built, and it's super fun. You can like land all the way down there and go like 10, 15 feet. And then later in the video, up there, I'll show you, we're working on a whole other trail, which we'll show you that in a second. And then on this trail, like the main trail, we built this little, it's like a 5-foot gap from here to there, but if you land on there, it's more like 8 feet. And it's a really fun jump. It's gonna be the first feature of this flow trail we're building. And down there, you can see we're working on a berm, and we're gonna have some more jumps and berms and stuff all the way down to the bottom of this hill. And we also might make a little hip jump here with this jump, where we'll put some dirt on the side of that log, and you have to move your back tire to maneuver it. It's really fun, and we're going to hit these two drops and jumps real quick. Alright guys, so we're not going to hit this jump today because the berm isn't finished yet. So I'll just hit an old video of one of us doing it from a few days ago.
Go.
Alright guys, so right here is the other tree we're building. As you can see, we are building a drop off right there. And then we don't know what we're gonna do with the log down there. We might cut it out, do something. And then I was thinking, there's a big old creek down there, and I say build a giant creek gap. Alright guys, that's a tour of Flood Forest, of all the features we built and trails we're working on. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.